channel. Today we'll be recreating this red smoky eye moment we have going on here. You can use it for Halloween or anything else basically. So I don't know what to say next, so let's get started. Well, Jesus, that was an awkward intro. I'm going to take my mascara wand and start brushing my hair upwards. I'm now taking a flat and angled brow brush to fill in my brows. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette, take the second transition shade, the darker one, and a little bit of black to fill in my brows. I'm trying to make all the products that we use in this video around or under $10. I'm now going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and a flat crease brush, and I'm going to carve out my eyebrows a bit. I'll leave down the shade names and the link to purchase each of these items, or at least the makeup ones, which are available in the US, in the description below. After I carve my brows out, they'll look a little boxy, so I use the mascara wand again to brush my hair out a little bit and feather them out. I'm now going to prime my lids and my face by using the oh god, I can't talk. e.l.f. Putty Primer in the shade Luminous. Finally, someone decided to focus. Anyways, I'm going to smear this on my lids and places where I have pores. My whole face, basically. But anyways, now I'm going to move on with my concealer. I'm using the same e.l.f. Camo Concealer, using it a little bit around my under eyes, diffusing that in, and moving on to blending it onto my lids really violently for some reason. I'm going to set the concealer with some powder. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder and using a flat top brush. I think it was called the Maybelline Super Cool, Super Chill, something like that. And now it's time for the tape. I'm going to start taping my eyes. Maybe go blind in the process, you know. Rest in peace, my right eyeball. I am now going to take a big blending brush, a fluffy one, and I'm going to take the first transition shade in the Nude Awakening palette. I'm going to put that right in my crease. The camera doesn't show it, but I'm pretty brown and it is just a little bit lighter than my regular skin tone, which would be kind of weird because it should look lighter, but it doesn't. Anyways, here's me getting excited over a colorful palette again. I'm going to take the same brush and use a really apricot orange shade out of the Color Fusion palette by Beauty Glazed. I'm going to take that into my crease too. We're going to use like 2 or 3 colors for a transition. I'm going to blend that out. Here I jump cut to a shot of me having already half done one eye because I just wanted to check how it would look. I'm now going to take the same flat crease brush. I'm going to take a concealer to cut my crease. You can use any concealer you like. I used a locally available one simply because it's a little more fluid and it dries down a little bit slower than the e.l.f. Camo one. My eyes are a little hooded from where they start. It's kind of weird to explain, but yeah, so I roll my eyes and the concealer kind of gets lifted to the highest point that it can be lifted. I'm going to let this dry because I learned a lesson that if you won't and you just put on red sparkly eyeshadow, it's going to turn pink. So I've set the crease with a little bit of translucent powder, and now with the flat crease brush, I'm going to take the red shiny shade from the palette. I'm going to apply the shimmer all over the crease. Now, at the edge of the red crease, I'm going to take the Nude Awakening palette and put this kind of dark shimmer shade. With the help of this really tiny round barrel blending brush, I'm now going to pick up the dark transition shade and start putting it all on the edges of my eye, the whole outer corner. I am now going to take a pencil brush. It has tall bristles and it's very stiff and it covers a very tiny area. I'm going to pick up the black shade and going to apply it exactly where I would put my eyeliner wing. I'm going to start out small and then blend it outwards with a little bit more black. I'm using the smallest blending brush available, and I'm tapping off some black pigment where I'm starting to blend out the wing. Taking the pencil brush again, you can see I'm trying to deepen that cut crease by putting the second transition shade right at the edge of it. I'm going to carve it out a little bit. It might look harsh at first, but don't worry, we're going to blend it out. Keep reapplying the glitter if you think it's fading or it's getting less saturated. I'm going to blend out that little cut we made just on top of the cut crease. I'm now taking a tiny highlighting brush and I'm picking up the pink shiny shade, but I eventually went ahead with an orange shimmer instead, and I am highlighting the inner corners. I'm picking up the transition shade from earlier, that orangey apricot shade, and I am blending out the edges, just diffusing them a bit, making it look a little bit cleaner. Now for the time I dread, eyeliner time. And done. I did it off camera because I can't do eyeliner on camera for Anyways, I'm going to take some kohl and I'm going to put it right on top of the eyeliner after it dries. Taking the pencil brush, I'm going to smudge it out into the eyeshadow a bit. Ooh, that was satisfying. Tape peels. Satisfying. Anyways, again, I'm going to move on to the lower lash line. Take the pencil brush in the dark transition shade and a little bit of black if you want. Start going over the edge, right in the outer corner. I'm taking the transition shade from before, the orangey color, and I'm going to blend it out. My phone was running real low on battery. That stroke. Anyways, my phone was running really low on battery, so it kind of cut off so much footage. But what I do is basically on the outer corner of my lower lash line, I put on the dark brown black shade. And in the inner corner of my lower lash line, I put on a red shade, which I'll show on top of the screen. And then I put on lashes and voila! After a full face of makeup later, which I was totally not going to do, we have this look. Here are some pictures of the finished look. I had some footage of it, however it too got deleted or didn't process due to storage issues. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. See you next time.